Booyah, what's pop locking, y'all? Big Cool Boy, Robotic Puppets, West Coast Pop Lockers, down here at Cool Boys Boxing Camp and Dance Academy. And this is my YouTube channel where I allow pop lockers to come and express themselves. Talk about what happened, talk about how it went down, and talk about what you gonna do or what you did. You feel me? This is Cool Boys Pop Locking channel. Let's have some pop lock talk, y'all. Talk your shit. Booyah! On the dance floor.
Workshop, we're working on all that.
Hey, so, man, what's that you have on?
This, man, one of my high vis gear for safety. Get you close to me on the dance floor. You know.
So what's that say in the back of it?
It say, let me show it to you. It's easy to do that, and I'll read it to you. What we got is one of the mascots, OG. It's a lamppost with the OGSD. Brother reading the newspaper. It gives the coordinates to San Diego, California.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this, man. Tell everybody out there on Pop Lock Talk your name and where you from.
Okay, keep game, y'all. Anthony Young, raised up in San Diego. Been here second stay since 1969, turning 70. Let's see, what else you want to know? That's Anthony Young, and my age is 50. I'll be 58 by Christmas. And like I said, name is Young, and I live young and exciting. And I keep it going.
That's
that part.
That's what's up, homie. That's what's up. Right on. Right on. Well, welcome to the show, man. I appreciate your time and your consideration. And
right.
Look who else we got in the building, man. Welcome to Pop Lock Talk, man. We got Mike Watson out there in the ATL. What's up with you, man? Pop Locking with it.
What's up, man? What's happening?
Man, what's all good, man? It's all good. Man, tell everybody, man. Mike Watson, what do you go by something else? You got a stage name or you just go by your real name, don't you?
Yeah, I was Mike Watson, and then now I'm just being Michael Watson. When I first came out, when I first hit the scene, it was in Break Atlanta, where I really made my name. I used to call myself Boogaloo, but I didn't know the knowledge of Boogaloo, animation, and all that. And a lot of Boogaloo cats used to make fun of me over in California. They used to like, nigga, you don't Boogaloo, So I was like, what they talking about? And when I really seen it, I was like, when I came back, I was like, hey, my name ain't Boogaloo no more. My name Mike Watson. So now I'm getting a little older. I still switched my name. This is my last time. My name is Michael Watson. So.
Right on. Right on.
You ain't switching, man. It's elevation.
Hey, so Mike Watson, man, let me introduce you to Anthony Young. Anthony Young, that's Mike Watson.
Yeah, I see Anthony Young before. Yeah, the page. I forgot what page he was on.
Because we both got ran off the page.
What page is that? What page is that?
It's any of the OGSD page. If you get too comfortable with your conversation, you get sent to detention.
Y'all got ran off the OGSD page.
Yeah.
Mike, you got ran off of it too?
No, I didn't get ran off. I took off.
Well, yeah. We got try to be in. Man, you know Russell. You know how he get, man. He gets a.
Hold on. Who runs the OGSD page?
Okay, the pages are all created by Russell J.B. Palmer, a.k.a. Russell Burgundy, the brother in the wheelchair. Those are his pages. I personally say, look here, on the Pop Locking page, OGSD Pop Locking, we got the star, and then the one where he's got New Sunshine. I would be posting the Pop Locking actually. If I'm doing a video, it may go exclusive to the official fan club page. I got a brother named Paul Rubik running that page. So Paul is totally independent of us, period. So you let the fan have a fan page if they want to do with it. Make a comment, he can't do nothing but read. So if you guys want more stuff, then you go to the official fan page where you guys have 100% input, where we read and go, okay, let's adjust. And then on the other stuff, Russell basically uses the platforms, the OGSD pages, write of creativity, dance creativity, anything that you do artist in, and even if you're a politician or a talker, he's got pages for every genre out there. So you reach your audience. Instead of like going just on post, I'm free spirit. I speak some things, but I'm not gonna go to 20 pages. But I want to just know. I'm just gonna say what I gotta say. If it fits, it fits. But Russell has the extreme say so on that. I am on the creativity side with all the visual art, the graphics. That's me. I got all that. That's through my beauty graphics.
Young, hold on. We got another member in here. Boogie Frantick just entered the building with us, y'all. Welcome to Pop Lock Talk. Boogie Frantick.
What up? Good to see y'all.
Man, glad you could make it, man. As you can see, we got Anthony Young from SD. We got Michael Watson. Hey, you know what's special, man? You know what's bomb about this particular show right now? Is all three of you from different states. Well, not different states, but Mike Watson's in Atlanta. Anthony Young is way in San Diego. And what city you representing, Boogie Frantick?
Right now in Pacoima. I'm living in Pacoima, California.
And that's what I want to ask you, man. Is that where you started pop locking at?
When I started really picking it up was in San Fernando. Yeah, like next door. We're literally next door.
Yeah. Who inspired you? That's what I always wanted to know. Who got Boogie Frantick interested in wanting to bust? Who made you decide, God damn, I want to do this shit? Now, before you answer, let me guess. With me knowing you, I've been knowing you for a while now. I think I remember you saying something about your brother. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. You're right. I mean, you're on that. You're on that same wavelength. Yeah. But my family used to dance back in the '80s, early. So I was the youngest out of five. And, just watching them growing up, like basically just watching them and wanting to be like them, wanting to act older, wanting to be older, I wanted to fit in. It always stuck with me as a memory. So back in 1991 is when I really started picking it up. And it was really just a nostalgic memory for me. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of crazy how I came across a VHS tape, but it was the movie Beat Street. But those scenes reminded me of the movies Breaking, the movies Electric Boogaloo, the TV show Pilot. I'm pretty sure I've caught Breaking and Entering, but it was just like a rerun. So I know that right there is what really kind of pushed me to kind of just pursue it individually and just solo it. So I'd managed that for 3 years. When I turned 11, 12 years old, that's when I ran into a bunch of other dancers in my neighborhood in the San Fernando area. So it was a bunch of youngsters that were all just kind of doing the same deal. And we were all inspired by most of the same like aspirations, the movies, music videos, little like commercials here and there where you could see it on TV. So as I started getting older, then I ran into DJ Hayes. People know him as Hamburger Helper. And Hayes is the one that kind of opened a bigger door for me and I got to see, because at the time he was getting into Air Force crew. So I was really like linking with Mr. Animation, Mr. Ree, and Chuco. Yeah. And those dudes that I really was like, damn, like there's three different styles that I could really like kind of take apart and mix up some shit, yeah. You know? But at the same time, I used to always hear about Flat Top being at City Walk. So every time I could catch a bus ride over there or, carpool with the homies and their girlfriends, they're going to the movies and I'm over here like wanting to see Flat Top, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I used to take pictures of that and study Flat Top as well. So, and everybody always kind of had this dope, the same kind of question, like, who got you started, in the beginning? So, because I already had some kind of style, you know what I'm saying? So everything was kind of like slowly fed to me over time, even though a lot of what I was doing was a lot of trace waving and ticking. So that's what I picked up on the most. Yeah.
Right on. Hey, fellas, I don't know who Mike it is, Mike or Anthony Young. Turn your mics down a little bit. We're getting a little feedback. Turn your mics down some. So, hey, Boogie Frantick, you mentioned something, man, that made me just reminisced on something right now. You said the pilot.
Yeah, yeah.
Did we do an episode together down there?
No. I know it was like Pilot was that TV show when that girl used to come out in the pilot suit and she used to break. I don't know if
I
you
remember
remember
doing a
that.
show with you, man, back in the day, and I think Daddy Yankee was there.
Okay, yeah. There was a lot of like shows intertwining that we used to always do. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what kept
Do
it
you remember
alive.
the name of that show?
No, I don't. I don't at all. I remember it's like there was like Urbano movement. There was there's even who was it? Damn, I can't even think of their names right now. Um,
I remember something
yeah,
like that, man.
back.
Mike, I think it's yours, man. Turn your mic down just a little bit for us. Your volume. Turn your volume down.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Yeah, there we go.
Good.
Sucker feedback.
Okay, I think that worked out. Hey, Mike Watson, so you and Boogie Frantick know each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, when is the first time you ever seen a clip or seen Boogie Frantick get out?
And when I seen Boogie Frantick, it's the nigga. When I seen Boogie Frantick, the nigga made me think like how niggas in the streets. Like I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't say nothing. You know, he like my brother. Like niggas like that. You know, you don't know what's up with him. You know. But I was like, what's up, brother? What's up, man? He's like, hey, how you doing? He keep his conversation kind of short, real. Because at first I thought he didn't like me. You know, I was getting down with G Style or whatever back then, and I didn't know if he liked me or not. You know, but some people just like that. You know.
What year was this?
He probably didn't know me. You know, he
What
probably
year
didn't
was
know
this,
me.
man?
Huh?
What year was this?
Damn, I don't know. Like, damn, I forgot though.
But you saw him get out for the first time back then, right?
Yeah.
What you think? What you say to yourself when you first saw Boogie Frantick bust?
I said he's nice. You know.
Yeah. Frantick, can you remember when you first saw Mike get out?
Yeah. I know on the Wiggles boards, his video was going viral of him animating. So that's when and then Slick started talking about Mike Watson joining in with G Style. So I was like, yeah, that's tight. Like it's a whole different flavor, you know what I'm saying? So it was really dope to see. But that was like mid 2000s, like literally mid 2000s.
But the one thing I can say though, I ain't busting. I'm not hitting. Especially me. I'm not person say, oh yeah, I'm all that or whatever. But it have been people that back in them days said in my ear and a whole bunch of other things. Cause you know me, I don't bite my tongue. I ain't afraid of nobody but God, you know. So back then, the people you say Boogie Frantick, Mike Watson, and Tempo, man. I don't know what's up with y'all, man. Y'all need to make y'all own group.
Oh wow!
Y'all bigger than G. They used to say that. They used to say y'all bigger than G Style. So I'm like, I heard of that.
Were the three of you ever together?
Just that one time in Atlanta.
That one time, because when we went, I forgot. I don't know where you went though, but everybody was out when we did it. It was when y'all came to Atlanta. Everybody was trying to gang up on Tempo. So I hooked up with Tempo. So I'm like, nah, man. I'm from Atlanta, but I don't care.
When you say gang up, they was trying to bust on him or what? What you talking about?
Yeah, they was trying to bust on him. I'm like, yo, this my homeboy, you know? I don't care what. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta, though, but I don't care if I'm from Atlanta. A nigga mess with my homie. He supposed to be my homie. I got it. I have his back. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's right.
From death to death.
That's right. That's what's up. Hey, real quick, though,
Hey,
man.
but that's one thing I wanted to tell Franny. That one thing, man, that kind of hit me, man, that day. I was like, what's up? You went live, and I was like, yo, Franny, what's up, man? Because I ain't been in the game in a while. I had to raise my children. I was like, hey, I said on live, I want to make a video. and you was like, "Ain't that free, homie?" That's it. Hey, a real. I'm a real nigga. I gotta tell
That's
the truth.
business.
A real nigga be like, yeah, but I'm saying a real nigga be like, oh man, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that hurt my feelings. Niggas won't think I'm a chump, you know. But the shit did hurt because I'm like, damn, I thought Boogie Frantick knew me, man. I thought we were cool.
Nah, but at the same time, you learned a lesson, didn't you?
Nah.
Nope.
Nah. The reason I say that because it just say if all of us in this group we knew we seen each other, we knew each other, we was in a group. You know what I'm saying?
I thought y'all wasn't in the group.
Huh?
I thought y'all wasn't in the group.
Yeah, we was in G Style.
Oh, okay.
And then and I seen
let me ask y'all this, man. When y'all was in G Style, did it feel like a family?
Nah.
Well, Franny, did it
I
feel like a
guess
family
that's
at
the
all?
reason. I guess that's the reason, Franny. You probably said that though, right?
Yeah. Nah, on some like real like G to G shit, bro. Like the reason I said that was it was like short and sweet, you know? Like it wasn't to hurt your feelings or put you down, but it was to tell you like, yo, bro, like do the work, homie, you know, do the work because we out here working our asses off. It ain't just like we get to post videos to post videos. It's a part of the work, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you were trying to jump into that same line, and I was like, homie, like we're all gonna be here regardless of all that situation, but you gotta build your shit back up and just show people I'm still here. And that's that simple, bro. It's that simple. Like it's really that's it. You know, and the hardest thing, I think the hardest thing to swallow is just like you might feel like you're being left behind, but in reality, homie, we're all in the same pot. You know, we're all still here. Like Kool Boy's still here. Like he disappeared, did his boxing, developed his business. Now he's like, yo, I'm come back and throw an event. Boom, we were all there. Like nothing goes away. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that work he put in to put himself to put the show on. It's the same you got to do. You know what I mean? That's 100, bro. I wasn't trying to offend you in any way.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was just, you know, because I was saying to myself, I wasn't asking to say, hey, put me in this, do me that. I just wanted to make a video. I just wanted to make a video.
That's why we call this Pop Lock Talk. Because of this right now, that just got cleared up. Now you have an understanding, right?
Yeah. Good. But that even though that happened, that don't mean I'm against Frantick. Because if I was somewhere and some nigga was trying to pop lock against him or anything, I have his back. You know what I'm saying? Because I know him like that, you know.
Okay. Hey, check this out. I want to ask Anthony Young something real quick, man.
Pull
up this video. Hey, Anthony Young, I got a question to ask you, man. I want all of you guys, matter of fact, Frantick and Mike, especially you, Frantick, because I know what you're going to probably say. I don't want to say it yet. But I want you to watch this dance style. I'm going to play this clip and watch this style and tell me where you think the influence came from. Because it's interesting with him being from San Diego. Watch the style real close. Check.
This is how we do it. OGSP Pop Lockers. Here, San Diego State. Showing y'all how it's done. With our brother Prince in the background. Show him that motion, OG Anthony. That's everybody. That's right. There you go. That's that motion, y'all. San Diego in the house. San Diego, straight up in the hizzy. Oh yeah, you gonna see us It's everywhere, all over San Diego. This is how we do it.
Where does your style come from? Before I mention what I see.
Wow, you know, that's a great question because I've been influenced, man. Early 60s, I was born in 63, so I saw growing up some James Brown, some Jackie, man, my dad and his military buddies had all the kids always dancing with them. So I was picking up stuff from, as we traveled as a Navy family, man. I've been all over. So I got there, I had a mix of some brothers out of Louisiana, Mississippi, and then the performers on TV. I can't think of, we got some Jackie Wilson, definitely Jackie Wilson,
Okay,
and then
before
the Prince. I never saw the pop lock, man, on TV, or my mom kept me locked up. So if my boy Stanley's partner across the street was locking, I learned locking from my brothers because I could never leave the yard. Then I started popping. They brought it. My brothers came down from. They was out in the park somewhere, and they started doing it on the street. So I picked that up, but I never got to see anybody. Never got to see anybody personally.
Now
so I don't have any.
Check this out. I don't know if anybody told you or not. And Franny, correct me if you think I'm wrong, but your style to me is a strutter style when you pop, which comes from the Bay Area.
Okay.
So if you were watching cats outside your window, you were in San Diego, right?
Right.
Now, I notice a lot of cats from Dago don't all get down like that, but it's interesting that you chose that style to get down with. So whoever you saw was strutting.
Okay.
You had to have somebody, a big homie and somebody you was watching, man. Who did you watch? Did you call his name?
Okay, check this out, man. Brother named there was about 10 guys on my street, 5 years older than me. From the Lasters, we had Ricky Laster. He played music, but all the brothers he played live bands. They all came over. I used to sit on my bicycle and watch everybody in. So somebody was down for Oakland, and I remember Granny.
There you go.
I remember Granny and the Black Messengers, seeing them on Carol Burnett show, that kind of stuff. And then she was on the other doing the robot, and said, "Okay, I'm out there in Point Loma where the white kids all they do is robot." And they coming at me. So I just learned the robot. Then I think I seen a little bit of stuff on TV where the brothers are doing that. I like that singing in the rain shit, the Carol Burnett, and it was that 3-man, the 5-man unison dancing. So I picked up a little bit of that. You know, as far as they said, well, my attire is always locked in because that's what I remember. If you're going to be on stage, like you said, be prepared. I always thought how tight every group has been on, like the Gong Show, Carol Burnett, and Flip Wilson show, stuff like that. So, and then always going watching Bill Cosby, Flip Wilson. We only had Sammy Davis Jr. And then I said, Sammy better than that damn Fred Astaire. So I always had to say, well, if I'm doing it. And then when Soul Train came on, I started seeing the brothers. I said, oh, and Campbell. I finally saw him on Soul Train. But then I said, growing up from 6 on the 12, the lock and everything was in. So when they started doing the dance called the Cowboy, so that's why I got that swag. I kept that with me all through. And then it started hitting as the style changed. Oh, you want to hit? Oh, you want to tick? I met some white dudes doing house. I said, what is housing? Oh, that? Oh, we do this shit. So I just started blending with everybody, and San Diego being where it is, it's just a melting pot. So it's basically if you got any kind of rhythm, it can keep the timing. And then when I was talking to the Sunshine Originals, I was talking to this, and man, he said, you got your own shit that can't nobody do. I said, what's that? He said, you hit on every limb. This foot, the right foot's hitting on something, the left's hitting on something, and you just found a way to just keep everything in sync. Okay, thank you. As it comes from you brothers, I'm right. I said, well, if I seen Demetrius, I seen him a few times. Demetrius, he's past Sunshine Grace.
Okay, but
I seen him coming some hard.
Hold on. You said the Sunshines. Now,
Sunshine.
When I hear San Diego, the most legendary crew that I hear about is the Sunshine Lockers.
That's him. Okay.
Do you know any members from that crew?
Yeah, I'm about to give you some names. In fact, I worked with one. The last one I worked with was Elver Walltower. He was one of the first party members. He left in his senior 81. He went to LA. Started his own Sunshine
Do you know somebody named Newsom?
Dennis Newsom, I know him personally, and he does capoeira. Yeah, and we're supposed to do an interview under my scene underground. Boogie Frantick Underground thing. So Dennis Newsom had to crack that egg because he was like hiding. He said, but no, I was told him by several individuals. He's one of the original cast members. And I went to school with Casey Collins and Frederick Goodwill. They were up at Madison High School playing undercover. Just didn't they never battled anybody. You never heard them talk anything. They was always on campus while the other members were out there going after you. If they say you can be Sunshine, they win it. But these brothers were watching me on campus as a do support.
Look. I don't mean to cut you off, but this is what I need to know. So the Sunshine Lockers is the most.
They is the most prolific.
Okay, and they're the most popular crew from up out of San Diego that I know about. Right. What are the ages in that crew? Okay,
right about now, I say Walter is 61.
Oh.
Dennis Mitchell, he's 60, 61.
Oh.
The brother Demetrius, had he lived, he would be 62, 63. They're all close in age. And then Minister Anthony Payton, he's one that joined me, and he's roughly 63. So, and I stay in contact with Peyton all the time. We talk about a lot of my artwork and some of my stuff I'm doing. So he is my mentor.
Look, Sunshine. I got a question for you, man. I know you missed my pop locking battle, August 21st. Boogie Frantick, matter of fact,
he won that.
And helped me out, man. He was one of the judges for that battle. But there was a cat here named Brad that represented for San Diego.
He represents Chula Vista, man. Knock that off, man.
Okay, now see, look, man. I'm from Compton, California. So if you say Oceanside, if you say San Marcos, if you say any of those cities, all I think is San Diego. So when you say Chula Vista, talk to me. Talk to me. Is that not San Diego? What you saying to me, homie?
What I'm saying is Chula Vista is an incorporated city of San Diego, which means they somebody, but they ain't there yet. Okay.
Are you telling me this dude should not be representing San Diego pop lock?
Exactly. Because I'm gonna tell you something. He can't. There's some things that he was.
Damn.
There were some things. There were some things that happened. He presented himself to me as a true down OG. I know he's part of the San Diego Car Club Council. I know I'm gonna give them a shout out. I love the car councils, Lolos. I love them. I got love from them, and they love me. But the problem is you can't step in and say we
the two of you know each other.
Yeah, we know each other. I'm the one that arranged the battle for him and Fernando, aka El Mago, went back to Mr. Wizard. I'm the one because he kept coming after Wizard, and Wizard kept going after him. They were feuding, but Wizard came down to visit us, and Brad started throwing some shit. He threw a challenge out. He said the club would be open at 7:30. I'd be there. We was there at 7 o'clock. At 9:30, I had to bounce. He talking about he was in the parking lot. Then he started talking shit on me. On me. Wait, brother. You called the time and place. You were nowhere inside. The lights, the DJ, everything was going. But nobody, you know what I'm saying. You know what the rules are. And then he started shit talking. So, you know what, man? So, therefore, you should have brought that to me before you went public with it. So, that should have been in-house. So, that ain't no standing. That's one of the incorporated city moves. Man, I'm straight from the streets of Southeast San Diego.
Hey,
we know the rules.
Hey, look. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to show you how much of a G I am. This is Pop Lock Talk. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. I'll take that back. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. And I'm going to let you say whatever it is that you want to say to that cat because he's going to watch this. Go ahead.
I sure hope so. Brad Crested, you got to make it right, man. I heard from Carson, you dissing me, so we want to just go ahead and take the stage, man. Let's do this. I ain't got no words, but I'm gonna let the music and you decide what happens. Okay? If you beat me, you beat me. You don't? I don't think so. There ain't been one person that came close to me, Junior Boogaloo, and neither one of us left this place defeated. Now you ain't even on that level.
Hold up, whoa.
Hey,
okay, so I hear you calling this dude out, and that's dope. But you just mentioned that you got out with Junior Boogaloo before?
1981, November. He was at my high school. We got down. He brought his 5-man crew. His 5-man crew beat me, James, and David as far as the synchronized thing, but as far as on individuals, neither one of us left. We were doing the showcase.
Okay, 1981 is a long time ago, so
right before your time. But
you ain't battled him within the last 10 years.
Nah, Junior Boogaloo and I that's the only time I ever felt no heat. And after that, I went traveling with the military. I've been on the road. I've been to when they opened up Tokyo's Hard Rock Cafe. I was there. With two white would look like ZZ Top, but I was banging. So I ain't stopped pop locking.
All right,
So I've been
check this
around
out.
too.
Check this out. Mike Watson, man. I'm interested in, with you being in the South, homie, and your skills being at the level that they are. And don't take this offensive, but I get really impressed when I see pop lockers outside of California that are skillful like you are. So my question to you, man, is who are the OGs in pop locking in Atlanta? Who did you watch?
Why, man, one of them niggas, man. Man,
What?
this nigga don't like me, man. Hey, I tell the reason these niggas don't like me, I'm tell the truth, because I know they're gonna probably look at this, and I don't give a fuck.
Okay, that's
And I
cool.
still stand this, and I still say it
Who
today.
inspired you?
California is the best.
So you saying you got inspired by Cali and not nobody
Cal.
from the ATL?
I told the Atlanta niggas, I said, man, when I seen first Atlanta and stuff, they were dancing. I said I could explain it like this. It's like you going to the sandbox where all the kids at. Then when you go to California, it's like you like, damn, this is a big ass college right here. These niggas ain't playing. They in they biology and textbooks and shit.
Well, Mike, check
That's
this
how
out.
it is. See Atlanta, they got their little style.
Okay.
That's where I get my hypeness from. When I get a little hypeness.
Okay.
You know, like but I don't dance too fast. But when I can, I get that from Atlanta. But when you come to California, they break that shit down. Like they let you really know what's up. Like Popular, like there's a dancer named Popular. He's from Atlanta. He was like, I thought the same shit. He said, when you be around California, they gonna let your ass know how they. He said, you could dance, Mike, but he said California gonna let you know what real ticking is, what real popping, what real animation and stuff is. Because Atlanta, they call all this the
Like
wave.
I said, homie, like I said, I'm not here to offend nobody, but California is the mecca of pop locking. We influence the entire world when it comes to this dance, homie. So I understand, and I appreciate the fact that you acknowledge that, hey, that's where the shit come from, and those are our mentors out there. I appreciate that. But answer the question, man. Give me a few names of some OGs that's from Atlanta.
Oh, it's a guy named Lulu. I don't know where Lulu at now because the OGs that I know, they were big time. They big like now. I don't know where he at now. Lulu, when I seen him, he was about like 16. And that nigga had like 5 cars selling mad dope. And I see it's this other nigga. His name Bounce Master J.
Bounce Master J.
Yeah.
What kind of style he got? That bounce? He got that bounce way? That what he got?
It's like it's like it's fast and all. It's fast and shit. You know.
Hey, Mike, I want to tell you this, homie. When I first saw you get out, I was really impressed. I said, this dude is dope. And I had became a fan of yours. I said, I like this young dude, man. Especially when I saw you go head up with Salah. I said, I like this kid, man. One of my favorite battles, I don't know the dude's name. It's a skinny white boy with long hair. Y'all was at some event.
Oh, flexibility.
Yeah, and I think Boppin' Andre was Boppin' Andre was a judge.
Boppin' Andre, what's his other dude? Bionic man, he was. Everything back then.
What year was that?
I always wanted to get down with this one crew, but I don't know. I ain't know the leader. That's when, like, way back in the day, I was hot. The Zulu Nation.
Yeah.
I want to get down with them.
Hey, I want to show y'all
something.
Because I
heard they real family, like
I want to show y'all something. Hold on. Mute your mic for me, Mike. I want to show y'all something.
The show has arrived.
Be careful. He knows what our moves are before we make them.
Peace.
Oh, if you like what you see, make some noise right now.
Nothing. And then that's when rest in peace, love him so much, Skeeter Rabbit, he told me, he said I don't really do this all the time. He said you need to come out and stay with me for a couple months. He said just stay with me for a couple months on cook and everything. And he said I won't really teach you. He said I see something real serious in you. And Wiggles and Papa Pete told me, they said when Skeeter Rabbit say something like that to somebody, that means he really sees something in somebody. That's when
Skeet was a real one, homie. Skeet was Hey, on this show, I do something every time we mention somebody that's rest in peace. We all bow our heads for 5 seconds to show respect. Put them down. All right, Pop Lock Love.
It's 3 people that inspired me though. My real OG. First, Poppin' Taco. I love Mexicans, man. Every time I talk about Mexicans, I can't talk about it too long, and I start crying. My kids, they have Mexicans. 2 of my kids have Mexicans, and Poppin' Taco. I love him to death. Can't wait to meet him one day. And the other one, Flat Tiggity Top. Flat Top. I remember I seen him along, man, Flat Top, something serious. That what made my strobe so hard. Nobody never taught me how to strobe. I learned it from just keep looking at Flat Top and put my, like, you know how Zappin' Rogers, how he so serious with he'll say, keep rewinding back, at the same, that's how I do a Flat Top, and stuff like that. And then
I see a lot of influence from him and you, dog.
Yeah. In the third one, I don't know where he at, but he with the Blue City Strutters from back in the days, the Booyah Tribe. But when he was on the United, I told somebody they ever find that DVD or cassette tape or whatever, I'll pay him $100. I don't care. I want it. It's called the United Street Force, 1984. And when he came out, Ice-T said, "Don L from the depths of hell." That dude. It's a clip of the Blue City Strutters, and I think Cobra when he was young, and the tall, skinny dude behind him, and they was doing it together, together. Him, that skinny dude.
Yeah, it was
something serious.
Yeah, Boogie Frantick.
What up?
Oh, but I ain't trying to cut nobody off, and I ain't trying to say that because Boogie Frantick right here in my face. You know how a lot of niggas just say that because when niggas be famous, I ain't saying it, but for the most nigga who can control his dance and don't have to go wild and just slow it up and make it a little smooth, I give it to Boogie Frantick.
Appreciate you.
He and a lot of gangster niggas who don't. Right now, I'm telling you right now, a lot of gangster niggas I know who don't even dance. They be like, shout at that nigga right there, fire as hell.
Okay, speaking on that, everybody, hold on. I need everybody be quiet for a minute. Check this out for me.
Just know that this was going to happen.
Mike Watson, this is what you're talking about?
I already told you.
This is what you're talking about right here.
Oh my God, see, he's floating.
It's real clean.
Man, first of all, that was Pandora, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, how does it feel, man, when you battling against someone like Pandora? And what I mean by that is, we all been around each other for so long, we become like family.
Yeah.
And then you go to those kind of events, and then you have to battle somebody that you look at as in, that's my home girl, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? How does that feel, homie?
I mean, it's dope because it's like you're trying to provide this push. You know what I mean? Like, I want my homie to shine. I want my homies to be inspired by what I do and respond in a way where it like takes them somewhere else. You know what I mean? So a lot of like the back and forth has always been something that I've done with just like my really close homies. And Patty being one of them, we used to always be at raves, just like in the vibes, you know what I'm saying? And so to be on like a stage like that, like a platform, it was just dope to just kind of just be us without having to try to impress the audience. You know, it was like there's this comfort in knowing what we can do to each other and against each other and with each other. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty dope.
That's dope. That's dope. Frantick, man, every time I look up for years, every time I look up, dog, you in some type of battle. Every time I look up, I get on the computer. Oh, here go Frantick. Let me sit back and let me watch this shit. My question is, have you counted and kept up with every battle you ever been in?
Nah. I know I should have collected like monumental history, but to be honest, it's just I feel blessed to live in these shoes when there's people that can't. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't think people realize how much I speak for those that don't have a voice, especially when it comes to pop lockers. You know what I'm saying? When they're out there saying there is no such thing as pop locking. Ooh. They're out there dissing on the styles of like animation. They're out there, you know, and it's like I want to expand, and I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna be that motherfucker that goes across the globe and educates people on what's really happening on the streets here. You know what I'm saying? So right. And you know me, bro. I'm still in the community. We still do local shit. Like it doesn't stop. So for me, it's a lifestyle. I get to teach these folks. And there's even people telling me like, yo, man, stop teaching these white folks. Stop teaching out there in Asia. Stop doing this. And then I'm just like, well, why aren't you giving them the real education? Why aren't you telling them what this fucking music means? You know what I'm saying? What the style really means to you, like where it stems from, the struggles that we got to go through. You know, why we hear songs like Fuck the Police and really feel like, you know, this is how we really feel. Right. Why we blast music in our fucking cars and have a party in our own vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, They don't live that shit out there. So I felt like it was my job and my responsibility, and to show people like this is why I can come out of prison and literally live this dance 100%. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different. I feel like ain't nobody really taking that route or that responsibility, and that's to me that's just what it is.
Hey man,
Right.
who was one of your toughest battles? Who
Fuck.
gave you fucking hell?
Man, I know there's been like some really heavy battles. For me, one was with Jay Smooth. We had a 45-minute battle.
45 minutes.
45 minutes, bro. We went a whole DJ set. And I remember like just not quitting, dog. I was like, I'm not gonna quit in this motherfucker.
45 minutes.
Yeah, bro. 45 minutes, bro. That's one. That was one for the books.
That has to be at least 30 rounds apiece.
Yeah, bro. It was a whole nother situation. Shit talking, all that shit, So another one was when I battled Money B randomly, like we just set it up, random battle against Money B when I was in the Bay. Who else, man? Like I know there's a shitload of information I want to give out, but it's like this back and forth, like I feel like for anybody that's been able to have as many one-on-ones, even outside of the competitions where the camera isn't rolling, I still feel like those stripes right there are so much more worth it than just having these highlight reels on YouTube or on Instagram and shit. You know what I mean? And those are the things I love to teach my students about and like give them that rawness and make them understand like how when we live this, when we go to clubs, it connects to our street side where it's like you don't know what's about to happen tonight, but knowing that you're going to a club to get down and dance, that kind of energy is, you're able to release that through dance without having to fuck around and get caught up, So it's crazy, bro. Just giving those lessons, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that was one major battle for me that was like hella crazy. But I think also Popping John when we were in China was a hardcore like back and forth because with John it's like everything's technique, and I feel like you have to really be on your P's and Q's, but your character can always help that come alive. And that's the one thing I think a lot of homies from the hoods like understand is character is everything. How you dress, the gloves, the whole shebang, the long sleeve under the shirt, like those kind of little small details people don't really see. The suspenders hanging down or over your shirts. It depends, the bandana you got wrapped around your hat versus under your hat, like all these things are part of who we are. And I feel if your character can live that, you can always like just keep doing this, win or lose, your style is just going to keep doing that.
Right.
But yo,
Frantick, you remember seeing me for the first time?
Yeah, I remember you picking me up in your blazer, bro, so we can go session.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I picked you up?
Yeah, you scooped me up, bro. I was carless, homie. I was struggling, but you were like, "Hey, Frantick, I'll pick you up, homie. It's all good. Just let me know." I think we went to Homeland. I think we went all the way to Homeland.
No shit.
Yeah, it was a while back, bro. Early.
Because I'm old as I don't remember. I don't even remember, man.
I remember you brought Dub C to a jam. I was like, this.
I was telling him that on one of the shows, man. I forgot what show it was, but that was in Hollywood.
Yeah.
That was in Hollywood. Dub C and rest in peace, DJ Crazy Tunes. Let's bow our heads for Crazy Tunes. 5 seconds. Pop Lock Love to DJ Crazy Tunes.
Cool. Yo, I hate to cut it short. I gotta go teach a class right now at 8 o'clock, bro. I'm gonna be 2-3 minutes late.
We appreciate your time, homie. Pop Lock Love to you, Frantick.
Hey, I love y'all. Mike, keep pushing, my brother. Keep pushing, bro. Here,
all right, brother.
Here, Cool boy, you already know. Peace out, y'all. Y'all be good, all right, peoples?
Right on.
All right.
Mike Watson.
Yeah.
Back to you, man. First of all, I'm just gonna let you be bold. You may or may not, homie. Is there anybody that you want to call out?
Do I want to battle?
Is there anybody you want to call out? Because right now, Pop Lock Talk is becoming the place to come watch people talk and chop it up. This show is becoming already, and I just started it 2 weeks ago. It's becoming the thing where pop lockers meet up and we chop it up at. So what I'm doing is I'm allowing people to come on my show and say, hey, can I catch that fade? Can I catch that fade, homie? Is there anybody you want to call out?
You know who I want to battle though? The one who won your competition.
Decoy
Yeah,
from the Funny Bones crew.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good battle. Yeah, he's dope. Decoy is dope, man. He took home $1,000 that day.
Yeah. See, something happened. I couldn't come.
Have you met him before?
I talked to him before, like, through text on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony Young, we know you want to get out with Brad, homie.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It ain't that I'm too old to be doing that shit. But you know what? I gotta shut people down sometimes. I heard my name in the wrong wind too many times. So let's just do this. That's how it go down. Hey, but the one more thing, man, we were talking about our lost brother Shabba Do. I watched him back in the day, and I was gifted by one of my vendors his dog, and you were talking about him in the first inaugural of your show, Shabba Do. So I love that we can give him a 5 second, 10 second, what you want to do, if you want to. The Ozone, got my Ozone dog, and he inspired me a lot too on his showmanship. So,
Shabba Do, we love you, homie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. What I love about Shabba Do, man, is he was very professional when it came to this dance, man. And he wasn't just a dancer, he was in the dance business. And he knew his contracts, he knew how to protect himself as a dancer, man. And, he knew how to go get it. And I've learned a lot from him when it comes to based on business and how to conduct yourselves with producers and directors and agents and those who want to book you, booking agents and everything, man. Shabba Do had that on lock because you got to think about it. He goes back to the 70s, man, and they were on TV. The Lockers had their own show. So he started learning the business as a kid, all the way up to, he grew up. He grew up in the business, man. So about the time, matter of fact, a good way of saying it, about the time the movie Breaking came out, Shabba Do already knew how to talk to them. He already knew how to say, hey, this is what I want out the deal. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to get. He already knew how to get out, So.
That's true.
Hey, but is there anything y'all want to say, man, before we wrap this up?
No, but let's wrap up with Shirley Moore from the Origin Hip Hop. She granted me the opportunity to meet him. I actually got a chance to meet, like I say, you say legends of legends. I wish I could have met Campbell as well, but I came close to meeting Fred Berry. But the problem is, man, I didn't really get a chance to spend no time and dance with him. I gave him some gear. He got some OGSD gear, and I sit back and cry on them because we didn't get to dance with, man. But don't you say he was very professional? Right? Huh? You talking about Don Campbell? Yeah, we had met Don Campbell. Yeah, but I remember him dancing, and Soul Train and seeing Shabba Do. So I've been following Shabba Do without really knowing I've been following him.
Me and Don Campbell had a cool relationship, man. A matter of fact, right before he passed away, they named a street. They named the street after him over here in South Central LA. And they had this event, man, where they were paying homage to him, a tribute to him, and they were gonna have like a concert. And Ice Cube was supposed to come out and perform. But for some reason, the city shut the performance part of it down. I don't know why. But we were going to come out, me and my crew, the Hypnotic Puppets, was going to come out dressed like lockers and get out for Don Campbell. And they didn't allow it. They didn't allow the performance for some reason. But they did pay homage to him. He got the street named after him. But right after that, homie, he passed away. Passed away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's life
Hey,
is
hey,
something.
like I said, man, let's bow our heads. Let's give it up for the creator of locking, Don Cameron. We love you. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mike Watson, before we break, man, I appreciate your time from ATL. Is there anything you want to put out there before we bounce?
Uh, yeah, I love everybody. Love California. I love my own city. My own city don't think I love them. I love them too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just that type of person that tell the truth. But that's the type of people you need to be around, whether it hurts your feelings or not. You want to know the truth, you know.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I want to say thank you for putting me on the show. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey, man, my
all the
arms is
stuff that
open to you, man. Whenever you come to Cali, you should always get at me, homie.
yeah, what I'm saying, because I'm like, dang, I always told people, I said, Cool Boy, a real one, man. How big he is, how famous, and all the people that he know. Some people that's like him, they have their nose tooted up, but nah, he know where he come from, and he still show love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right on.
Good point.
Hey, man.
All right.
I love you too, bro.
Pop Lock love to y'all. I appreciate y'all being on the show. Have
Wait,
everybody to
wait, wait,
subscribe
wait.
to my channel, Cool Boys
I
Boxing
got a
Camp and
question.
Dance Academy. Make sure everybody subscribe. We out. Hey, wait. Before we
Yeah.
leave, Mike Watson, throw a wave to Anthony. Anthony, throw a wave to me.
All right.
Boom. We out of here. Booyah. Booyah. What's pop locking, y'all? If you have not subscribed to Cool Boys Boxing Camp and Dance Academy, man, push that button. Come on. Push that button and subscribe. That way we may be able to send you an email and bring you on our show, Pop Lock Talk. This show, man, is, to let everybody know that, you got the rap industry, you got the hip hop industry, you got the acting industry. Well, there's a such thing now as the pop lock industry. And this is where we talk about it right here. Cool Boys Boxing Camp and Dance Academy. Booyah!